rescue mission is ready to get on right now. I need y'all losing y'all minds for none other than Nina Mora. Make some noise, y'all. Go crazy. And we waiting on Nina. Y'all got to keep.
Can you hear me? What about that energy? What about that energy? Let's give it back to Mr. Chris Courtenay, DJ extraordinaire out of Jacksonville, Florida. I'm not going to say what he wants me to say. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. I need y'all to light this chat up, y'all. And you know what, Chris? We had one of those kind of evenings. You know, when your technology starts failing you, everything was set. And then as soon as I was getting ready to go live, boom, the whole thing shut down on my end. But guess what? Real winners, they don't give up and they don't quit. They just keep it rocking and rolling. So I'm praying that y'all can see me and hear me well. We're live here on this Zoom. We call this our Vision Mastery Monday, right? Our Vision Mastery call. We're here to share a picture. We want to give you a glimpse of what we see, right? Of what we feel, of what we know. And I promise you, we've got some amazing testimonies coming tonight from Shannon and Angela Brown. We're hoping that they are on the call with us right now. Shannon and Angela Brown are going to give us testimony this evening. Listen, this is the time right now for you to send out that one last text message. We want you to let everybody know that this is where we are tonight, that this is the place they need to be. This is the Zoom for Monday night, right? That all roads lead to 678-062-8230. And I don't know what people are talking about. You don't even need a password to get on here, right? Because we want easy access for everyone. So like you heard, my name is Nina Moore, and I am very honored to be your host of this evening. I could tell you a whole lot of things, like I'm a multiple seven-figure income earner, but none of that makes any sense if I'm not able to show you how I've helped a whole lot of other people. I am a wife and a mom of 4 beautiful children, a 37-year-old, a 32-year-old, a 26-year-old, and an 11-year-old. I'm a former cosmetologist, 27 years. I slaved behind that chair. 27 years. And what I started to realize is that I had a whole lot more month left than money. And I realized that there had to be a better way. And I know that many of you think that, oh, that's just a cliche, right? That I'm saying that. But I realized that there had to be a better way. Now, I'm really, really here, and I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. I don't know, and I need to know in the comments because we're going to give out some prizes. We want to know who our guests are, but you got to stay to the end to win. You got to stay to the end to win. And my leaders are actually combing through the pictures. They're combing through the profiles right now to see which guests actually have their cameras on. Now, stay to the end because I promise I got something so good to tell you. I got something so good to tell you, but I'm not going to share it with you until we get to the very, very end of this Zoom. All right, to the very end of this Zoom. And so, is it all right if I tell y'all a little bit about myself? I want to know if I can get some yeses in the comments to let me know if I can tell you a little bit about myself. I need to know who I'm here with. I need to know, where are my people who love helping other people? If you love helping other people, say me in the comments. Say me in the comments, me. If you just love helping other people. There are some people who would give their last dime, their shirt off of their back to help other people. Now, let me know who in this Zoom right now who loves having fun. I know which people love having fun because I watched you all. I watched y'all while y'all were sitting there like this while Chris Courtenay was on the turntables, right? If you love having fun. Now, let me see who in the chat. Let me see in the chat. Who on here loves making money? And see, I don't want nobody to like back down right here. If you love making money, let me see. No, I want to see money signs. Let me see money signs, or let me see the tongue with the money sign on it. If you love making money, let me see it in the comments. See, because money answers all things. But because I need to know who I'm talking to tonight. I need to know if you're on the Zoom right now and you are ready to level up. If you're ready to level up, let me see it in the comments right now. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions because I need you to participate. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself. I need you to participate. I want to know, do you agree that good health will help you live longer. Let me see if you agree with me. If good health will help you to live longer. Yes or yes? Good health. Will good health help you to live longer? Yes. Yes. Well, how many of you know that if you improve your balance, your stability, mobility, and strength, that you will automatically live longer? If you know that, say me in the comments right now. Let me know if you knew that in the comments. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see in the comments, say me. Because for a while, I didn't know that that mattered. I did not know that just improving my balance and stability could help me live longer. So let me ask you some questions. I want to know. So let me know right now. I want to know, where are my people who are not an excuse maker? Say, I'm not an excuse maker. I'm a way. If you're a way maker, let me see it in the comments right now. Let me see. Say here. Say present. Say here. If you're a way maker and not an excuse maker, let me see it in the comments right now. Let me see. I'm not prolonging. This is actually a part of my presentation. I need to know who I'm talking to. I want to know where the people are that would literally die for your family. Those of you that are like, I would die for my kids. Let me see. Let me see those that are on this line right now that are like, I want to leave a legacy for my children. I don't want to leave them with a bunch of debt. Let me see where those people are. Where are the people who are saying, I want to live well, do well? Is there anybody that knows of this great scripture that says that you should prosper and be in good health, even as our soul prospers? Let me see where those people are. So now I'm talking to my people that are way makers. I'm talking to my people that want to live long. I'm talking to the people that know and believe that if we improve our balance and stability, that we will live longer. Those are the people I want to talk to. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I told you that I've helped a lot of people earn a lot of money. I've told you that I've made a lot of money. None of that matters, right? Let me tell you about the fact that I used to be over 300 pounds. And that is why health and wellness is so near and dear to my heart. It is near and dear. I will tell you that I've built success before. I will tell you that I've climbed ranks, earned awards. I have a wall behind me to prove and show that I've earned tons of awards. I've helped people build income streams, pay off debt, pay off mortgages early, earn an extra 6 figures of income. I'm not stuck. I've helped people earn an extra 6 figures of income. But here's what I understood about all the times that I've run hard and built big. Something was missing. Those opportunities that I was a part of were not ground floor opportunities. They were already opportunities that were crowded. They were noisy and saturated. Yes, they were not revolutionary. What I'm going to share with you tonight is revolutionary. If you could get excited about revolutionary, let me see in the comments if you could get excited about revolutionary. See, here's what I understood also. The question that changed everything for me was, what could have happened if I was first? What could happen if I had the right product at the right time, with the right culture, with the right people, with the right comp plan? I'm telling you right now that maybe you've missed the boat on a lot of other things. I see you, George. I see you, Tracy. I see you, Lori. So good to see you here. What if you finally landed in the right place at the right time, with the right people, with the right opportunity, Robin Owens, with the right product and the right comp plan? Then guess what? A lot of us, when we realize that, we'll go all in. We want you to understand this isn't just about the product, although it's about the product. This is about the fact that timing is everything. Write timing in the comments. Timing is essential. See, Uber didn't create taxis. They came at the right time with a new model. Type new model in the comments. So we got timing, a new model so Uber revolutionized transportation. And guess what? Uber doesn't own any vehicles. They don't own any vehicles. They sell vehicles. They lease vehicles for people to drive for them. But they're not a car company. Apple didn't create computers. They created a culture that everybody wanted to walk around with an Apple on the back of their phone. Everybody wanted to be a part of that wave, that movement. They created convenience, and they had perfect marketing at the right time. Amazon didn't create shopping. They created a revolution in how we shop and how we live. It's so bad now that if it can't come as fast as Amazon, people think something's wrong. They think something's wrong with the mail. But I want to introduce you to Super Patch. We are a first wave opportunity. Type first wave in the comments. Untapped market with unlimited potential. We have the biggest market impact with what we call first movers. So tonight you are invited to right now the First Movers Advantage call. We get to capitalize on being a first mover. I want you to understand that you've got maximum opportunity right now with Super Patch, with a ground floor advantage before competition arrives. Could anybody get excited, Marginetta? I see you. Could you get excited about being a part of an opportunity, Edna Alexander, that now you get to participate before the competition arrives? How about that, Vanessa Nelson? Aren't you tired of coming behind the wave? Wave at me, Vanessa, if you tired of hearing. I see you, Vanessa, right? I know that I am. I'm so grateful that I got that phone call. Even though when I got the phone call, guess what, y'all? I almost didn't answer the call, Tedra. I almost didn't answer the call. I want to explain to you all right now why Super Patch is the future of wellness. Let me tell you why. I want you to look around. I want you to think about it, Jeanette Moore. Think about the fact that people are tired of taking pills. They're tired of being in pain. People are tired of every time they go to the doctor, they just give you another prescription. They're tired of, right? Tired of Me Too products. They're tired of seeing about these opportunities, and it's always a Me Too product. How many of you are tired of it? All the collagens, all the coffees, all the teas, all the pills, all the shakes, right? Oh, come on. We know we're tired of it. We're tired of it. And now people are saying, I'm tired of putting a Band-Aid over a broken bone. Is there anybody that's listening to me right now that says, I'm tired of putting Band-Aids over broken bones with these medicines that are not designed to heal us? Tired of masking the problems, right? But here we want you to know that we're helping people restore total balance. Y'all type total balance in the comments. Type total balance in the comments. And if you're a guest, I want to know who our guests are. We want you to put it in the chat. Let us know who you are a guest are, because our leaders are going to pick 2 winners. You got to stay tuned to the end. If you are a guest, make sure you say, I'm a guest and I'm a guest of, and type that in the comments. All right, you guys. So listen, we want you to understand that the future category, this is not just the wellness product. This is the wellness product or the wellness category of tomorrow. Right? And the future of wellness is right now. We're here to introduce you to what we call Super Patch, VTT technology, where we patch, we post, we share, we care. What we do is we let people try it. We let them feel it. One experience is worth more than 1,000 words. Share your story, share your testimonials. Social proof is way louder than marketing. Then we share the information like what we're doing right now, where we invite people to Zooms, into live events and conversations, because we just can't keep this to ourselves. And why do we care? Because this is the heartbeat. This is the heartbeat. Wellness. Without our wellness, we have nothing. This is the heartbeat. We're changing lives, not chasing numbers. We help enough people get what they want, and you get everything you want in return. So that is why we patch. That is why we post. That is why we share. And that is why we care. It's a simple formula, a simple system that is literally transferring energy. And it's literally translating in people getting well, getting out of their wheelchairs. We're not making any medical claims. We're just giving you testimonies, right? There's no PhD required here, because you don't need years of sales experience. If you could take a patch out of the pack, like this, and remove all of the backing, all of it, not just the big part, but all of it. Take all the backing off and the little part right here. Stick it on somebody. Let them wear it for 24 hours or more, right? Until it come off. Do the stability test. Like you're going to see some of our testimonies tonight about how this product has changed lives. Because systems duplicate. and culture sustain. That is what's going to keep us winning long term. We've created a system so simple that anybody can do it. The culture of caring. I want you to type caring in the comments. The culture of caring is what sets us apart and ensures our long term success. It's the culture of our caring. You don't even need to know how to explain neurotechnology. VTT, you know what we do? You know what we do, Marguerite Boyd Faison? We play a 5-minute video. How about that? We play a 5-minute video, just like what I'm getting ready to play for you right now. So we have 13 different patches, and we are going to talk about those 13 different patches. I'm going to tell you what each one of those are. We're going to invite our Dr. Bramwell up to talk about those patches for us, you guys. And this is the time right now. Don't turn your cameras off. Don't leave. Don't scroll on Facebook. You should have a notebook and a pen because you're only going to remember about 20% of the information that you hear right now. I'm going to mute my line out, but I'm going to stay very present with you as we play this 5-minute video. Type 5 in the comments. This video is going to explain everything you need to know about VTT technology. All right, and we'll be right back. Take notes if you need to.
On average, it covers about 21 square feet, bigger than a typical door frame. It comprises 15% of your body weight and contains 11 miles of blood vessels. I'm talking about the biggest organ in the human body, your skin. And now, the Super Patch Company is unlocking the superpowers of human skin. Your skin protects you from invaders like germs, helps you regulate your body temperature, and allows you to feel tactile sensations like hot, cold, rough, and soft. In fact, the Nobel Prize was awarded to a couple of doctors who unlocked the secret of our body's sense of touch and temperature. Imagine you have a tiny team of workers inside your body. When your skin experiences something hot or cold, or something touches your skin, these workers send messages to your brain telling you what's happening. They're called ion channels, and these sensors are the key to a new cutting-edge technology utilized by the Super Patch Company. This elegant and effective technology has gone through clinical studies, and the amazing results have been published in peer-reviewed science journals. And their benefits are game-changing. For example, let's talk about pain. The Freedom Super Patch focuses on pain management. Users of the patch reported a 72% reduction in pain within minutes, and the relief lasts for 24 hours. Here's how this amazing technology works. It's well known that our minds regulate our physiology. The autonomic nervous system and other neural networks, much like computer programs in our mind, control every aspect of our physical lives, from our heart and breathing rates to sleep and pain. But these networks can become dysfunctional or damaged due to factors like illness, stress, injury, or the environment. And when your neural networks stop working optimally, it can affect every aspect of your health. So to utilize these neural pathways, those ion channels, the Super Patch Company has been developing skin stimulation technology for more than 12 years. It's called Haptic Vibrotactile Trigger Technology, or VTT. Each super patch contains very fine ridges that stimulate receptors in your skin. Think of them as Braille for the brain. And the unique patterns of these ridges help reboot a specific neural program. When these ridges touch the skin, the stimulation starts instantly correcting those neural programs, essentially rewiring your brain. We're talking about life-changing benefits. For example, more than 50 million Americans have sleep disorders. And according to the National Institute of Health, insufficient sleep is estimated to have a negative annual impact on the US economy of more than $400 billion. Studies have shown that people who wear the REM super patch for 2 weeks fall asleep 48% faster and get almost 25% more sleep at night. Every year, more than 36 million falls are reported among older Americans, and studies show that balance is the most reliable biomarker for longevity. In other words, if you have good balance and stability, the more likely you are to live longer. Studies on the Liberty Super Patch reveal that it can improve balance and stability by more than 30%. This is all done without drugs, electronic stimulation, or therapies. Most importantly, the patches are safe and easy to use. 100% drug and chemical free. No ingredients or supplements, and there are no contraindications or side effects. It's great to be active. It's even better to be proactive. The Super Patch, backed by research, proven by science.
And we get super excited every time we see that video. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that sound behind us. And let us make sure we mute that out. All right, awesome. Let me see those hands. How many of you enjoyed that video? I do every single time. I do. And that is because it brings it to life for us. It helps us to understand how these patches work, what they do, why they're so important to us, and why so many people are literally raving because of Super Patch. All right, so give me 1 second. I need to make sure I can bring up this other set of slides before we bring Dr. Bramwell to the line. But if you are enjoying this so far, let me see a money sign in the comments right now. If you're enjoying what you're watching right now, let me see a money sign in the comments right now. I am literally trying to get these. Give me 1 second. The slides are giving me some trouble today, and it's all right. Because guess what? I won't allow this to make me quit. Technology is doing what it's doing tonight. Technology is doing. All right. I think we're good now. I'm going to be able to bring Dr. Bramwell to the line in 1 second, you guys. So here's the deal. We want you to understand this. When it comes to our patches, as you just saw, and a lot of people are not understanding that medicines have us believing that we need them. Right. And there are so many people that the first thing they think as soon as they're feeling something in their bodies, what do? They go grab a pill. They're looking for a pill to fix things, right? They're looking for a pill immediately. We want you to know that there's a better way. And if you believe that there's a better way, go ahead and write better way in the comments. And so what I want to do is I want to invite Dr. Nicole Bramwell to the line with me. She's going to come up to the line with me. There you are, Dr. Bramwell. I'm going to share my screen. You can let everyone know who you are. And I am going to bring these patches up because who do we want sharing what these patches do for us? None other than the Dr. Nicole Bramwell. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. So you know I'm excited about these, right? I'm just so excited to talk about these. I've been doing it all day. Traveling up and down the road, Sharon. I'm a doctor for over 30 years, but let me tell you, at this point, that is not important. Just know that I am a medical doctor and I am too excited to be able to share these because these have no ingredients, no medications, and I can help everyone from the pediatric age to over 100 years old or plus with these patches, because no side effects, no contraindications, right? So we're just going to start talking about these. Definitely pain and inflammation is at the top of the list for a lot of people of what's going on. And we can now help tons of people that have had chronic pain, acute pain, pain after surgery with the Freedom Patch. The Freedom Patch is also going to address inflammation, which is at the root of so many things. So we need to have that Freedom Patch at hand, right? And then we've got the Victory Patch, which a lot of athletes are using, pro athletes in every single arena of professional sports are using these Victory Patches. They help with balance and agility, performance, okay, but also recovery, which is immensely important, and also neuropathy. So those of you dealing with neuropathy, you can actually have this. Now, no medical claims of cure or treatment. However, the testimonials will tell the story. We've got the Liberty Patch, which is our foundational patch of balance and stability. Again, like Mrs. Moore said, this is directly linked to longevity. This is a biomarker for longevity. And so everybody needs this. We have a non-dominant side and a dominant side. That means that all of our balance is a little off until you put this patch on, right? And then also the homeostasis of the autonomic nervous system. And if that's too many words for you, basically that's your involuntary nervous system that controls your heart rate, your blood pressure, all of that. And so this is going to put that in homeostasis, which means great balance. Homeostasis means the same, all right? And we've got Ignite. So we're not going to say weight loss. What we are going to say is at rest. This patch will increase your basal metabolic rate, which is your metabolic rate when you're doing nothing. You're not doing anything, but you can burn up to 500 calories a day just putting this patch on. That is life-changing for many people who struggle to be able to do that. And we've got the Joy Patch. Oh my gosh, how many people have been touched by wearing the Joy Patch? It's for mood, whether it just be short periods of sadness or longer periods of sadness, depression, feeling down, okay? So, and then pair it with the Peace Patch, which is my favorite patch. It's for stress and anxiety, and also that overfiring, dysynchronous nerve firing. It will quiet that down, and it basically helps to blend everything out. So we are putting that Peace Patch on with everything. All right. And all of us are under stress. So you need the Peace Patch. I promise you, you do. And then the Lumi Patch. I am just impressed by this patch, to be able to put on a patch that actually makes your skin look amazing. It is helping with the dark circles that I was just so concerned about with my allergies and what have you. But guess what? Because my allergies are getting better with my Defend Patch, and I don't have to take any Zyrtec anymore. The Defend Patch is for your immune system, allergies, and also blood flow. And we've got video of people with the patch on, without the patch, and then see their blood flow actually on video improve with the Defend Patch. Focus. Who doesn't need focus these days? The Focus Patch does exactly that, but it also helps with memory. All right. And we've got the Rocket Patch, which Chris Courtenay told you there's some problems in the bedroom for some people, but let me tell you, you use this Rocket Patch the way that it is supposed to be used, depending on your age. You got to use it longer, you know, if you're older. So that's how we got to do. I just turned 60 yesterday, so I understand, but it's okay because the Rocket Patch can help, but it can also help my ladies that are in perimenopause and menopause, okay? And you're going to pair that with some other patches, the Peace Patch and the Ignite Patch. That's going to help you blend out those hormones. And then we've got the Kick It Patch. Whatever your bad habit, the Kick It Patch can help you. So whether it be procrastination, smoking, you know, alcohol, any of those bad habits, even negative thinking, please use the Kick It Patch. And we're putting that even with some of our kids that are having like ADHD or non-attention, because it's going to help with like nail biting and different habits that are taken on because of those conditions, right? Again, no promise of cure or treatment, but again, the testimonials have it. And the REM, so 6 billion people have problems with sleep. I just got called by a friend today that has problems with sleep. The REM patch, the literature shows that we have studies that promise you, that show you that the REM patch will make your sleep better, get better sleep, longer sleep, more quality sleep, and wake up and actually have improvement in all the things that are affected by good sleep or bad sleep. So it can make it negative if you got bad sleep. If you got good sleep, it's going to get better, like your mood, your energy, and all of those things the next day. And that is definitely helped by the REM patch. So I know I went super fast, but there's one more patch, and that's the Boost patch. That's our most recent patch, introduced in November of 2024. Let me tell you, I drove up and down the road a few months ago, and that patch kept me awake, alert. And the biggest thing that I realized is that my butt did not get numb on the ride. And I rode for like 11 hours, and literally I was just completely just energized, and that's without caffeine. So you can get off that caffeine, especially if you pair that with the Kick It patch that's going to help you stop that particular habit. So Mrs. Moore, you know I get too excited. You know I'm all pumped up here. I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm pumped up.
Dr. Bramwell, what do you feel about this right here? How does this make you feel?
God, you know this is my happiest moment, right? So I've been in tons of companies. I have never, ever, ever, ever been in a company where and I've been in all wellness companies, and none of them have an entire board of doctors. And these doctors are not paid by Super Patch, and they are out there doing this research, and they use the patches themselves and in their patients. This is phenomenal. This is life-changing for all of us to know this. So know that the doctors are getting a clue. So although we got to still change some minds and we got to still change some practices, but man, this is amazing and miraculous for us to be able to do this.
Well, Dr. Bramwell, before we bring our two guests up to give our testimonies, one of the things that our CEO said this weekend is that it took 5 generations to get to the fact that 5 generations was the reason why we're so pill dependent or drug dependent, right? The world is drug dependent, not just in the United States, but if it took 5 years for the world to become, or 5 decades, I'm sorry, not 5 years, 5 decades for the world to become drug dependent, it's going to take 5 decades for the world to become not drug dependent. And so he says he's here for the life haul. He's doing this for the rest of his life. And I'm going to say another thing, because I do realize that although we love helping people and although we love having fun, I do realize that there are a lot of people who are just purely business minded, and they're show me the dollars, they show me the money kind of people. And not that they don't care about people, but people that are business minded are more show me the money. You know, one of the things that Jay said, and he said this, and I want to say this for everyone that's listening tonight. He said people are offering him multiple billions of dollars to buy the rights to his product. Multiple billions. He won't sell. He says, I got a team already, right? He won't sell. If people are offering him multiple billions of dollars to buy the rights to his products, there's no reason why each one of you that are even invited to take a look at what we're looking at right now should say no. Because it's obvious that the people that are offering him multiple billions of dollars know something that you don't. And I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you so much, Dr. Bramwell. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all, she always brings the fire, her knowledge, right? So I wanted to drop that one there for everyone that's money-minded. Right. And I got some more for you that are money minded, because we're going to hit all the people tonight. OK, but we have 2 amazing testimonies, and I want to go right over to Conyers, Georgia. And we've got Angela Brown, who's actually a lifelong nurse. She was a nurse for many, many years. Angela Brown, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. She drove an hour and some change today to come and get patched, to come and have her stability test done. Angela Brown joined as an ambassador before trying the products out. She joined, and today was her first time trying the patches and having her stability test done. I want you all to know, right? Angela, come on and come to the line. I just need you to start talking so I can pin you.
Hello. This is Angela. Hi, Nina.
How are you? There you go. Let me pin you with me. Hello, beautiful.
Well, you know, I'm so excited to be on here. I'm telling you, I just have to tell the people.
What happened today? Tell the people what happened.
Listen, she's right. I drove over an hour and some change to get there. I was just so adamant about these patches without even really knowing about the patches. And Nina was like, you know what? Let me do a stability test on you. I was shocked. I was like, really? Do I really need it? And she was like, yeah, let's just do it. I tell you, it was unbelievable. I could not believe that my stability, how it improved basically with just a patch in matter of seconds. It's like it worked immediately. And I was just surprised. I've seen her do them, and I believed it then, but to actually experience it is something totally different. And I also did, I believe it was the victory patch, was
Yes.
it, Nina?
Mhm.
The victory patch. And I had mentioned to her I had just had ankle surgery. So I was limping and everything coming in. And she said, you know what, let me put the victory patch on it. And I went to walk, and I kid you not, I couldn't believe I had no pain. I wasn't limping. And I'm telling you, this was the whole day, the entire day. And I've spent years, as she mentioned, I'm a retired nurse. I spent so many years on medicine health, and so to come in contact with something as such as this, I have to be a part of it. I just had to be a part of this. So I want to say thank you, Nina.
You're welcome.
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
glad you took the drive, and I'm so glad that you and I was on a meeting, but I stopped the meeting to make sure that
Yes, you
I
did.
gave you a stability test because I needed you to feel that for yourself. It's one thing, as you said, to see it. It's another thing to feel it for yourself.
Yes.
Because it's a different kind of testimony that you give. And I know that as a nurse, you had your science brain on when you said yes before even trying to practice. So I knew
Yes.
you got it, but now you get it.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
And you got
it.
some guests on the line too. You got some guests on the line. Thank you so
I
much.
just want to encourage everyone about the super patch. It works until it does work. And you have to try it for yourself. So definitely don't let this here pass you guys by. Get on it now. Please get involved.
All right. Thank you so much. All
You're
right.
welcome.
All right. Y'all, I can't make this up. Facts tell, stories sell, right? Facts tell. We did not pay her to say that. She drove here over an hour and then had to drive over an hour back to the other side of town. And it probably took her longer to get back because that's just the way Georgia goes, right? And we had some flurries today, which meant the people were out there driving even crazier because they were afraid of the flurries. All right. So we're going to go over and bring Shannon Truman. Shannon Truman, I posted a video of her on my wall today. She also had the super patch face. She couldn't believe what was happening. Shannon, if you would unmute yourself, I've made you a co-host, so you should be able to unmute and just start talking so that I can find your beautiful picture and bring you onto the line. Shannon Truman, are you there? I did unmute you, Shannon. Going once, going twice. Let's see if I can find you again. 1 second. I made you a co-host. You may not have seen it. Let's go right back. There's so many people on. I don't see Shannon on the call now. It's like she disappeared. Okay. Lori, I don't know where Shannon is. She was here and now I don't see her. 1 second. Let me try this one more. Oh, there you go. Shannon, you just got to unmute yourself and start talking. Hit the microphone on your screen. You got to unmute. Shannon, you got to unmute your line so we can get you up here.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can. There you go.
Okay.
Hi. How
Hello.
are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm amazing. Shannon, what is going on? Tell us all about your Super Patch experience.
Okay, so I was scrolling on Facebook one Saturday, and I seen these Miss Lori was patching all these people, and I was excited about getting out there, and I got out there and I got out of the car and I was like crawling to get inside. It's hard for me to walk up the stairs. I've had a lot of back pain, which causes me some problems to like go to the grocery store, walk on the beach, just running after my grandkids, all these, anyways, I basically crawled in there, and after Lori patched me, I was leaving my brother and my best friend. I was like, come on, what, y'all are always having to wait on me. It's exciting that I am feeling better. And within seconds, to be able to uh have no pain and to leave and just, ahead of everybody. So it was definitely a good experience.
Your face was so shocked
Stopped.
when you
Yes.
saw what was happening. And I saw that you believed that you got stronger immediately, but when you went to go walking, it's almost like you couldn't believe you were
I,
walking that way.
I couldn't. I was shocked. I was amazed. It was instantly like I was like, I feel a little burn. And then I thought I wanted not thinking it wasn't going to work. And then when I took that first step, I was like, I didn't feel that pressure in my back. And then I was like, wow, like I was almost in tears because I mean, it's been a long time since I've been able to just walk without any pain. I can hardly get through the grocery store. I start sweating and just excruciating pain. And so it definitely was a great experience, and I'm excited about helping other people um to get the same relief that I have got.
Wow. Well, welcome to the family. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for your testimony. And we're really rooting for you. We cannot wait to see what you're like in like 30 days from now and then 60 days from now. And I know that we all know hundreds and hundreds of people and the people that we don't know who we know this product would be great for. Thank you so much for sharing your testimony. They're cheering
Thank
you
you.
on in the chat too. I want you to know that chat is lit up for Shannon and for Angela. They're cheering you both on. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't make this up. But I want to talk to you a little bit more about the company because what I do understand is although, yes, that was very touching for a lot of people, right? Those of us that just love helping people and we love having fun. So we love the fact that Chris Courtenay had us up and dancing and jamming when we got on here. But now let's talk about this being a business because it is a business. And, there are a lot of people who would say, well, why would we be concerned about making money? Well, there's no different than big pharma. They make money, but we actually make money telling the truth. We're not selling lies. We're not selling a fantasy. We're selling the truth. And I want you to understand that this company now has only been in business now for almost 3 years. January the 16th of 2026 will make 3 full years. We are still a baby and we're in 33 countries. All right. That is pretty significant for a company that is only 2.5 years old. We're not even old enough for preschool yet. Okay. And so what Super Patch has done and where we're going, when I talked to our CEO Saturday while we were in Mexico City, he said on February the 7th in Las Vegas, if you all don't have your tickets to get to Vegas, I would run to go get a ticket to Vegas, right? He said, what's going to take place on February the 7th, 2026 in Las Vegas is going to literally shut the world up. It's going to shut all of this industry of network marketing up, right? But let me help you understand why Super Patch makes sense. For those of you that understand timing and positioning, you also need to understand that Jay Dollywall, our CEO, spent 17 years of his life, 15 before now, 17 years, including now, and $40 million in research and development to bring us a superior product. We have a superior product. I want you to write that down. Well, in 1983, Jay Dollywall's mother was diagnosed with MS. And after 20 years of research and development, he decided, 20 years of the doctors practicing on his mom, he decided to take her health into his own hands, right? They told him that there was nothing else that they could do, right? Anybody ever heard that? there's nothing else that can be done for his mama, right? Well, he decided, I'm going to make sure my mama lives. And he understood that there was a relationship between the brain and the body. And what has happened, ladies and gentlemen, is that our brain has become the slave when it was supposed to be the master. What we're doing with our VTT technology and Super Patch is rewiring the brain for the brain to go back to its original function. All right. So we need you to understand why Super Patch makes sense. Number one, we have global intellectual property. Those of you that are money minded, you need to write that down. What that means is this: no one can duplicate our product. And if they attempt to duplicate the product, George, Mr. George, and I see your beautiful wife there, they can get fined $250,000 per patch and imprisoned. Okay? So no one can duplicate our product. They can try, but they will never have a product that has no ingredients with our VTT technology. Number two, we have the largest market opportunity in all of network marketing because we can help more people. Why can we help more people? Because there are no ingredients, no side effects, no contraindications. Okay? That is why we can help more people. An infant can wear our product, and so can a 90-year-old, and all in between. That is why we have a product that is the largest market opportunity with more patches to come. And our CEO said it himself this weekend: diabetes patch to come, high blood pressure patch to come. And although we cannot say those diseases, it's going to help with those things. Gut health, detox patch to come, and so much more, right? And so much more from our CEO's mouth himself. Now, I said I was going to wait until the end, but I went ahead and gave y'all some of that right now, okay? Number three, we have regulatory compliance, which means the same product that we have in the United States, Angela Brown, is the same product that they have in the UK. It's the same product that they have in Austria. It's the same product that they have in the Netherlands. It's the same patch that they will have worldwide because we do not have any ingredients. So we don't have to change the patches to go to another country. Regulatory compliance. We have products that work and studies and testimonies to prove it. You heard some testimonies tonight. Well, guess what? In 2 weeks' time, the study that was just done with the University of Arizona proving that their athletes had 10% increase in their athletic performance will be released in just 2 weeks on PubMed. That is amazing. You can wear all of our patches at one time. Each patch lasts almost up to 24 hours or longer. Wear it until it comes off. Now our new packaging will be 30 patches, not 28, and our patches are 40% smaller with a stronger medical grade adhesive. The medical grade adhesive, the kind that they put inside of your body during surgery. All right? That's what, so they will be 40% smaller than this. I actually have them up here that are smaller. I don't want to open them yet. All right? Now, what else do I want to share with you? We have products that are priced perfectly for the market. We are compatible and comparable. I want you to understand that our products are actually, our patches are lower than any patch on the market. We have products that are, told you, not even 3 years old. We can ship products to more than 30 countries daily. We have 98% shipping effectiveness. 98%. What do we offer you here with Super Patch when you join this team? You get a business in a box with marketing and training that's already been done for you with our Linktree link and our Boards app. You don't even have to think about a thing. These brochures already printed for you. You literally go to our Boards app, pull them up in Canva, add your information right here, and you can print and go. Marketing done for you. Corporate. Our company sells sample packs like this, 100 of these packs for $40. And all you do is check off the names of the patches that you're selling to people as samples. These come empty. You put the patches in them, just like I did for Angela Brown today. She came to buy patches. I put whatever patch was in here, and I checked off the box right here so that she knows what patch she has in each pouch. What else does Super Patch offer you? Weekly pay. We get paid every Friday. From when your customers go to your website, you can get paid every Friday 25% of the total dollar value of what your customer spends on the website. All right, that's weekly pay. Your weekly pay will kick in 2 weeks after you've started here in Super Patch. The moment that you generate $40 or more in income earning, it will kick out an email to you from Vox Life. Everybody write that down. VOXX Life. Do not delete that email. It will come from Vox Life. And when you click that email, you will register to get your pay. We get ours directly deposited into our account. You can choose the card. You can choose whatever you like. We get ours directly deposited. There's direct deposit. All right. We also get paid every single month, somewhere around the 20th of the month, right? And that's when you get your residual and your bonuses. That comes around the 20th of the month. We do have a compensation plan that's called a uni level, and we have multiple bonuses that you can earn as long as you start with a pack that's $549 and higher. All right. Now there is a pack that's $261. That pack will not qualify you for bonuses. You get qualified for bonuses with our $549 pack and higher. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what is our favorite pack to partner with? The $12.99 pack. And I'm going to bring Dr. Tamara Dunn up to the line with us right now. Dr. Tamara Dunn loves helping people be able to start with a larger pack, even if you don't have all the money at one time. All right. So, Dr. Dunn, thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Hello. This has been such an amazing call. And you know what? I just want to give all the co-hosts a shout out because we're busy. Like, we're still letting people in.
Yes.
We're writing down all the guests and we're checking everybody and we're still letting people in. People are still trying to hear this information. And now you guys see why, right? So next week, when y'all get y'all people on, y'all got to tell them they got to be here early, okay? But this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about flex pay options, okay? So the $12.99 pack, the $19.99 pack, you know, whatever pack you want to get. We like the $12.99 because it's customizable. You can get the patches that you like. So we like that, right? And maybe you don't have all the money, but you need that pack to get started right. You got to use the patches yourself. Your family going to be trying to steal yours, so you got to make sure they have their own. And then you got to get out in them streets. You got to be patching people and doing balance tests so that you can get your business going. So that you can get the best pack for your business, you can break those payments up with different apps. So we're going to put this in the chat so you can write these down. Maybe you already have some accounts with these. We have Klarna. We have Affirm. Sezzle works good, and Zip works good. Now, Afterpay will not work as good as these. There's some different things you have to do with Afterpay, so I would stick with these 4. If you do not have an account with these, just choose one. One is not better than the other. And then you're going to do just a soft credit check. It's not a hard credit check. They just got to check your payment history and your debit card so that they can give you a purchase power. All right. So I would choose a debit card that you use often so they can see that you use it a lot. You have good payment history on there, so that you can get a higher amount of purchase power. Okay. And then you can just create the account in the search bar in the app. You have to work this in the app, not just on like a Google Chrome or Safari. You have to go into the app, and in the search bar, you're just going to put in the link of the person that invited you to this call. All right. So you put their link in and you're going to create, become an associate. You know, you're going to go through the motions like normal, but then at the end, it's going to say pay with whatever app you have, and it's going to create you a digital card, and you're only going to need 25% of that total at that time. All right. So Super Patch is going to get all their money, but you get to pay it off little by little. They actually have different options now. So you can do every 2 weeks. You could do monthly for 3 months. You can do monthly for 6 months. whatever you got to do to make it work for you, just make sure you do what you can do to get those bigger packages. Some apps are different. Like if you go over your purchase power, some will let you do it. But some, they might make you pay for those overages. So you just have to see what happens. But get the best pack that you can get with your purchase power. You only need 25%, and we're going to help you with the rest. Thank you, Miss Nina.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Dr. Tamara Dunn. Again, you go to the FlexPay option app first. This is not available through our website. This is available through any FlexPay option that you have. All right. And you're going to use, they're normally only going to ask you for 25% right up front. There's some that won't ask you for anything up front. So I just know that there are some that won't ask you for anything up front. There's some, come on back, Tam, come on.
So if you've already joined, I just saw that question in the chat. If you've already joined, then you would use the tools.superpatch.com website that you would log into your back office to place the order. So that's just a difference. So if you're already in the business and signed up, don't go to your website. Go to the tools.superpatch.com and log in with your username and password that you created when you signed up, and then just place an order like you would normally.
Through your back office. So that's what she's saying, y'all, okay? You're going to log into your, thank you, Dr. Dunn. You're going to log into your back office if you are already a part of Superpatch. Do not go to the person's link that you already signed up on. Now you're going to log into your own back office. When you get to tools.superpatch.com, you're either going to use the username you created or the ID number that you were assigned. If you don't know that ID number for whatever reason, you can't find the email in your spam because that's where it went. You can always just message the person that you signed with, and they will be happy to shoot you over that ID number. Then you're going to save it so that you don't have to keep texting them for that number. All right. And if you did not create a URL, which is a username for your business, you can contact customer service and they will help you change it so that you have a URL. All right. So we told you get paid monthly. We told you there's multiple options, y'all. Starting from the $19.99, not $19.99, $19.99. All right. It's going to give you 62 packs of patches. The $12.99 pack is really the one we love. It's called Flex 40. And the reason why we love it is because you can customize that pack by choosing 40 packs of patches. We even have a graphic that we've made to help you choose the patches, right? Because you may not know what you should get right now, but we can help you take the guessing away. There's a $9.99 pack. It is not customizable. Again, the only customizable pack that we have that is very discounted is the Flex 40 option. All right. Every other pack is already pre-made for you. So there's a $9.99 pack. There's also a $6.50 pack right under that. And then the $5.49 pack. I will tell you that we prefer the $6.50 and up because they are multi-packs. They're variety packs. The pack that's $5.49 and $2.61 are not variety packs. Right? They're very limited. And again, only the $5.49 pack and above are the packs that are going to get you bonuses, the hat trick, the all-star, right? The driver bonuses, all of those bonuses that are associated with you joining that you are able to earn in your first 30 days, up to 60 days of being in the business. All right, you guys. So we all agreed in the beginning that good health will help you live longer. We all agreed that we're not excuse makers, that we're way makers. We know that yesterday is already gone. Tomorrow is not here, and all we have today. All we have is today. I'm going to ask you a question. Do we all know that nothing changes if nothing changes? I need to see your answers in the comments. Do we all know that nothing changes if nothing changes? Yes or yes? Then I'm going to ask you a question because I see that the general consensus is yes. Then are we okay with nothing changing? Are we okay with that? Nothing's going to change if nothing changes. And now you have the power to make that change. You have the power. I want you all to stop listening to social media. Stop listening to what they're talking about. Stop listening to, oh, people are not. No, people are still buying multi-million-dollar houses right now. People are still buying Lamborghinis right now. People are still buying Gucci and Louis and going on expensive trips right now. The highest income earners, you know what the difference is between a lot of the highest income earners and the other people? Is that they make decisions and they make them quickly. That's the difference. So if you didn't come from success, success now must come from you. If you didn't come from wealth, wealth now must come from you. And it is our responsibility now, because you can't unsee what you've seen. You can't know that there's a better way now, and you can't unhear what you've heard. You can't unknow what you know. And if you know now that, you know what? Nothing changes if nothing changes. I just saw people that just said they could walk better. They stopped limping. The pain went away immediately. You've all seen multiple videos all over social media, which is why you're here right now. Don't you allow money to now block you from putting yourself in position to help all of the people in the world that need our help. We are on a mission to patch 1 million people. We know that there are people that need a way of escape from all of those pills. I spoke with a young lady just before this call that said, I'm in wound care. I hope it closes up by the end of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a better way. And that better way is called Super Patch. You're here for a reason. Don't get off this call without running back to the person who invited you here. Don't get off this call without finding out more info. You need more information about the comp plan? Okay, fine. Get more information. I'm here to tell you, if you want to earn big money in the comp plan, you keep enrolling and you get your people to team leader or director, and then you're going to start seeing big money. The money is enrolled in enrollments and in the enroller bonuses that you earn from the people that you personally sponsor. This mission is clear. This mission is clear that we will continue to patch. We will continue to post about it. We will continue to share, and we will continue to care. So what I want you to do right now is run back to the person that invited you here. And I know we kept you a few minutes late, but we started a couple of minutes later too. I want you to run back to that person. Go and figure out how you're going to get started. Grab a credit card, do something. This is not one of those things. When you are changing people's lives, this is not one of those things. When you can see somebody get up out of a wheelchair, this is not one of those things. Well, if I invited you, you run back to me. Get the link of the person who invited you here and get started now, because we're going to the top. Now, whether we go with you or without you is your choice, but we would rather see you at the top, not from the top. That choice is yours. We want to give you your unofficial welcome to the team. We know that you are going to have success when you take that patch and you put it on someone. And keep putting it on people, and keep putting it on people, and watch the faces of the people light up as you help them.